Hey guys, David Pingree here with Racer X Online for a new garage build. And this month we got our 2019 Suzuki RM-Z250, and our designer David Langran is here. This is actually going to be his bike for the year. He did all the graphic design on this thing, so he does that every year for his own bike, and always one of our cooler looking motorcycles. Very clean, very sharp, unique looking graphics. And for Langers, he's been off, what, 2 years now with shoulder injuries, huh?
2.5, yeah.
So he's had some bad wings, he's been healing up, and finally healthy again, ready to get riding. And so we didn't want to do too much for him. We didn't want to keep it nice and stock and put him on some good suspension and good parts to where he felt like he could go out there and just have some fun and get back into it. So with this bike, what we did, and as far as internals and performance, just a Vertex Piston, that was it. Left the engine stock. We wanted it to be reliable, very easy to ride power. We threw on an FMF slip-on muffler, and again, it's a really easy product to get. It saves some weight, sounds better, gives you some performance. It's relatively inexpensive. The stock headers are good. You kind of get all of the benefits and save yourself some money. So we went that route. The big thing we did was went to factory connection and had them go through the suspension. Langers is a featherweight, I believe, if you were a boxer. Would that be your class?
Yeah.
It's very light. So we had to get this thing kind of re-sprung and set up for him. So they've been out there, come out here today. They've been helping work with him, getting it kind of dialed in for him. And we'll get his thoughts here in a second. I just want to run through what else we've done. Renthal handlebars. We did a lot of works connection parts here. He has sort of a yellow and black theme going on. We wanted to stick with that. So all of our brake caps, master cylinder covers, all this stuff is black anodized, works connection. Scar foot pegs in titanium. I'm a big believer that your points of contact with the bike are important. And so keeping your feet planted, having a good grippy platform that's wide enough to support your feet is important. So we've got some good titanium scar pegs on here for him. Standard wheels, these are really nice looking wheels, they're strong. We threw some Dunlop tires on there and we're ready to go. The graphics are from D-Cor Visuals, so they got Langer's file, he did all the design and they printed them out for us and they knocked it out of the park. Those guys do an awesome job. Thanks to Danny and the boys over there. Big thanks to Moto Seat for getting the cover done. We got a uni filter in here. Acerbis set us up with all the plastic, and that's pretty much it. I mean, other than that, we didn't do too much to this thing. So kept it pretty simple. Langers, you were the one riding this thing. This is going to be your bike for the year. What's your initial impression?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I've never used factory connection suspension before, so I was pretty excited to see how that works. And Mike's been out here tweaking it for me, and it took a while to get it dialed in, but the last session out, it felt really good. It's good on all the choppy stuff, soaks it up nice. I haven't ridden for a while, so it's kind of hard for me to sort of gauge it too much at the moment, but it was feeling pretty good by that last session. And I haven't ridden, obviously, the 2019 Suzuki yet. I'd ridden the previous Suzukis a bunch, and I was interested to see if it managed to keep those characteristics, turning well and the overall handling, and I'm pleased to say it has. I'm kind of a tall rider, I'm like 5'11", but it still feels comfortable for me. Yeah, I'm stoked. Like it turned out great, the graphics look good. It's a great looking bike, it rides really well, and I'm happy to be riding again.
Yeah, well, we're happy to have you back out. We do Racer X rides and stuff like that, and we've been missing you the last couple years. When you started today, you said it just felt really stiff, and a lot of times that'll happen. It was a brand new bike, so it takes some time just for the suspension to break in, whether it was stock or whatever. Yeah. But as you guys have gone on and made some changes, you've gotten it better and better. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, it's going to be a couple of hours of riding before it really breaks in. But Mike, made it softer on the clickers and messed with the rebound a little bit. It was mainly kind of landing off the jumps. It just didn't feel like it was really soaking it up. But yeah, it's definitely a big improvement to the first session I went out. I'm probably going to tweak it a little bit more once it breaks in. I didn't want to go too soft, and then when it breaks in, it'd be too soft. So yeah, it's just a case of riding it now and getting used to it and putting in the laps.
We really appreciate factory connection coming out. Anytime you get your suspension revalved and redone, it's so much more important that they come out and help you set it up, or you have someone that can help you get sag numbers right, get a clicker setting that works for you. They can watch it and say, looks a little firm here, or a little too soft there, or the rebound's too quick. I can't tell you how important that is, how valuable that is. So we really appreciate those guys from Factory Connection coming out. They do an awesome job, but if you've got someone that can help watch, man, it's like a whole nother level of help. So thanks to them. Supersprox sprockets, one thing I didn't mention. We always throw those on our build. It's just a great company, great product. And I think this thing came out looking great. Congrats on the design, man. The thing looks awesome. And I think he's going to have some fun on this thing this year. We're stoked to get some more miles on it for him. And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next garage build.